House of Kuru, Book 1, Part 1, Chapter 1. Ganesha the Scribe. A long time ago, in a land called Bharata, there was a mighty seer called Vedavyasa. He was able to see through time. One day, during his meditation, he witnessed a catastrophic war which annihilated a large portion of humanity. He then witnessed the entire sequence of events which culminated in the war, and visions of thousands upon thousands of slain warriors, and a mighty dynasty torn asunder. Using his prowess as a seer, he sought to remedy the war in such a way to prevent its occurrence, and much to his dissatisfaction, he was unable to do so. It became clear to him that this war of terrible destruction was under the instruction of the great god Mahavishnu himself. He then meditated upon the four-headed god of creation known as Brahma. He meditated for several days when the great creator god appeared before him and requested what had necessitated his presence. "Speak, O son of Parashara, and explain as to why I am invoked," said the mighty god of creation. "O mighty creator, in my vision of great prowess, which enables me to see through time, I see a great calamity in this timeline. A great all-killing war will occur. Is there no way for me to remedy this? Your creation is at risk, O mighty being," said the great seer. The god of all creation smiled and nodded gently. "The world is sustained through a continuous process of creation, preservation, and destruction, great sage. This is indeed an act of the mighty Mahavishnu. If Mahavishnu has dictated this event to occur, then neither you nor I are powerful enough to prevent it. I say to you, in the presence of the great god Mahavishnu, no being in all of this creation has the power to thwart his grand design," thundered the mighty god Brahma. The great Vedavyasa bowed deep and low and quickly spoke again. "Then, O mighty one, what must I do? What must I do to aid the powerful Mahavishnu and assist mankind and your spectacular creation?" "This war will be a spectacle for all of humanity, both in this yuga of time and the next. Go forth, O son of Parashara, and document the war and the events leading to it, so that mankind may benefit from all the lessons the epic shall impart," spoke the god of birth. The might of the seer was so great that he, within the mass of his intellect, gathered the entire event in a heartbeat. Then he realized the enormity of the task involved. Documenting this great epic of the land of the Bharatas would be nigh impossible for any being, let alone him, a mortal. Brahma, being the god of all creation, quickly read his mind and spoke to him softly. "Do not worry, my child. Through the power of your austerities, invoke the elephant-headed god Ganesha as your amanuensis, and you will be able to document this tremendous work for the benefit of mankind." The Maharishi bowed low, and when he got up, the god of creation had ascended back to the heavens. The great sage began intense austerities to win the favor of the god who removes obstacles. Soon, the white-tusked, pink-skinned Lord of Ganas, the attendants of Lord Shiva, manifested before him. The great sage prostrated before the elephant-headed god and received him with due honor. "O great god of the Ganas, please hear my plight, as I request you to assist me with this Herculean task set upon me by the Lord of all creation, Brahma. I am to record the epic of the Bharatas with absolute precision. O mighty Ganapati, I beseech you, please assist me in this mighty task for the benefit of mankind, proposed the great Maharishi. Very well, as you intend on helping mankind by reciting the great epic of the Bharatas, orchestrated by the silent puppeteer, the great god Mahavishnu, I will assist you on one condition. My pen must not stop for the duration of your recital, so that my writing goes unabated. This means you must dictate without pause or hesitation. Is that clear? Asked the elephant god Ganesha. Now the Maharishi Vedavyasa was in a difficult position. He must narrate the largest epic known to mankind, the great fifth Veda, the great Mahabharata, without pause. He decided to counter Lord Ganapati's condition with one of his own. I agree, O mighty Lord of Elephants, but under one more condition. You must only write what you understand, meaning that you cannot write it if you have not fully comprehended it, spoke the Maharishi. Ganesha smiled and nodded, and a great covenant was brokered between the Lord of the Ganas and the Maharishi. So began the legendary recitation of the epic of the Mahabharata, centered around the noble House of Kuru. The tale is considered the fifth Veda, and anyone who reads and understands this great text acquires fame, wealth, and fortune, along with wisdom. This tale was first told by the sage Narada, an ardent devotee of the god Mahavishnu, to the celestial divinities which occupy heaven. The son of Vyasa, called Suka, taught this tale to the Gandharvas, Rakshasas, and Yakshas. Yakshas are a group of divinities beyond the realm of this plane, and the disciple of the great Maharishi Vyasa, called Vaishampayana, taught the epic to the rest of humanity.